We're late, but we're live. What's up, everybody? We are back for something new, week 8 pre-show, which is crazy. I think I said in my last video that we had, or in the one I just filmed, so like tomorrow's episode, I said that we had 11 episodes left, but we have 12 episodes left until the end. So that is exciting. That is fun. I cannot wait to just keep diving into new artists. This week, we had a hell of a show, and I hope that you guys are excited. But can we just talk about last week's episode of Something New for a second? Because Ashley was a little too excited with Tool. As you guys know, Tool is my favorite band. So to experience that and have just something that I love so much to experience with you guys, it just made it so much better. Yeah. I feel like that was my favorite video to film in this whole series to date. I would have to say closely coming up behind my when I got to work with Rise Records to show Spirit Box their like remix, I would say, of Holy Roller, and that was so cool. But Tool video, that's number one.
Well, Tool's your favorite band.
Tool is my favorite band of all time. But what's up? Welcome. Hello. I was just trying to wait for everyone to join till I said anything special or specific. If you do have any questions, concerns, takebacks in the chat, leave us any questions you would like answered. I have a special announcement.
Special announcement.
A special announcement. If you guys have been following here, which you more than likely have, because you're here right now, the first episode of season 4 was the Bass Gang, and that includes Tommy P.
Street Racers.
Yeah. Anyways, that includes Tommy P, who we've also had on Something New, and the Bass Gang actually reached out, which is so exciting to see if I wanted to be kind of in the loop with their music, as in like early releases, and I don't know, they've just been they feel really supportive of what the reactors are doing, and I feel like they are just working to give the reactors back a little bit of support. And they've opened up a group chat to a specific few of us to be able to like ask them questions and stuff, which makes it better for like my videos with you guys. So like I'm learning more about them to be able to give you guys better content, if you will. So I just want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Bass Gang for even recognizing my little spot on the internet here. It feels really cool. I already filmed it. I filmed their video of Bones by Imagine Dragons, and you guys are going to get that this week, but it was pleasantly surprising, I will say. Hi. Oh, excellent. Hello, Barton. You did not miss anything because we are about to go over this week's episode of Something New, which coincidentally was the band. First up, we are checking out the band Plush, and they are a South African rock band, all female, badass. And so I filmed my video last night, and today we are in the car and we're listening to the radio, and one of the ads was like, Plush is signing autographs, and I'm like, holy shit, I've not heard of this band other than what I've not heard anybody else but like the select few here. So to just hear that on the radio, like it felt like a huge coincidence. Hello, Joseph. Great to have you here. And what's the weather like? Because it was miserable and cold today for us here in Canada. I'd like to know the contrast. Cold for me.
65 is not cold.
Hello, Jim. Welcome. Nice to see you as well. So, this week's episode of Something New is actually a triple feature. Surprise. I haven't actually told you guys what the third artists are yet. The second video we are reacting to in this week's episode of Something New is Tina S. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Larry. Kenneth, we are doing the song Better Off Alone by Plush. And I feel like the video for that was so surprising, but we're going to get into that tomorrow. It's 88 degrees. I'm so jealous. And Larry, thank you. We are happy to be back. So yes, Tina S. So I was noticing you out of the hurricane's way, yes, but my mom actually has a friend who was kind of in the midst of the hurricane. She was letting us know when we went downstairs. There's been crazy weather, but we are in Ontario, so we are safe and sound here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wasn't it like Nova Scotia that got
Yeah, it was the East Coast. But yeah, Tina S has a lot of incredible guitar covers. But yesterday I kind of gave myself a little bit of a redemption in a way. I mentioned in that video that I really was not a fan of Van Halen, but she did a cover of Eruption, which is one that I'm familiar with. Ontario, California. That's funny. I always think about that. But Van Halen, I'm afraid I can't stay long. I'm a fan. Oh, have so much fun. Have fun for us. I'm so excited that you're there. Oh my gosh. Thank you for checking in regardless. That's a great song. That girl has been hurt by someone. I talked to Mariah, the singer and songwriter, and she admits it. Someone did her wrong a while ago. You'll notice in my video tomorrow that I noticed that. I definitely said that the song feels impassioned in a way where it's, it's very heartfelt and you can feel that. But yeah, Tina S, a lot of guitar covers. I chose the Van Halen Eruption, and I'm so happy that I did because it was, I still can't get over how effortless it was for her. Like, I was just mind blown. The song Hate is even more brutal. That's awesome. I'm going to add that to the list because I mentioned, I'm sorry for like spoiling this, but they have a cover of Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains, and that is my favorite Alice in Chains song. So you will definitely be seeing more Plush on this channel. Okay, the third artists that I decided to add to this episode, and I'm so happy that I did. I think you guys are going to be surprised.
Evanescence. No, just joking.
No, but it is Lindsey Sterling and Lizzie Hale. I finally reacted to Shatter Me, and boy, was I shattered by the end of it. Holy shit, I was just bawling by the end of it. It was so good. I grew up in Ontario, New York. The town was on the lake across from Toronto. I don't know if you guys have been to Niagara Falls, but I feel like when you're there and you can see the other, like you can see America from where we are on our side, it just feels like a hop, skip, and a jump away, Like it just feels so close, but it's not, I don't know.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, right there at least. You just have to cross the little stream.
I know. Even when we go to the border here and like down to the river here, it feels like it's so close, but it's so far across the river. They play the Alice in Chains song on tour right now. It's awesome. Oh my God, that song Shatter Me is amazing. Those two, Lizzie and Amy, were made to sing together, and that's exactly how I feel. This is the first time that I feel like I believed Lizzie Hale. I was blown away by that song. I feel like everything about it just was so I was like I was a mess by the end. Well, the panel is starting later. Everyone have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself for us. So yeah, I cannot wait to upload tomorrow's episode because it's going to be very special. And I'm in Ashtabula on Lake Erie. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. What were we listening? Oh, so here's a funny story. The Canadian side of Niagara is nice. No, I'm not flipping my eyelids inside out. No, thank you. Sorry.
Right.
We're not doing eyelid stuff here.
I love that their alt account is YouTube. Right.
Yeah. we're not doing that.
Hilarious.
Gosh, we love the internet. I love you two guys. I try to never miss a live viewing. Well, we try to never miss it either, and we appreciate that, and we love you too. We love having you guys here. I was just going to talk about the internet situation really quick because, as you guys know, we had an internet situation, and for those of you who chipped in and helped out, just from the bottom of our hearts, like, we genuinely appreciate it more than anything because we were able to get back on our feet and faster. And
are you going to talk about the debacle we had with the
oh my gosh, you guys? So firstly, we ended up just going with a brand new internet service because our internet,
because it's like $40 cheaper.
It was so expensive. I saw the picture you posted of you at 15 and you were so adorable. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Love watching your reaction videos. Thank you, Joseph. That means a lot to hear because I do share a lot of myself with you guys in those videos. But the internet. So we ended up just going with a much cheaper package and something that was more affordable to us and that would service us better. But in doing so, we were without internet for 10 days unintentionally because that wasn't the plan.
It was going to be set up like a day later or like 2 days later.
Yeah. So my building is very old and it took them days to figure out the wiring.
They sent out 2 different guys and then both of them just like lied to get out of setting us up. They had to like run a new cable.
Thank you, Jim. I really appreciate that.
And when they had to run a new cable, but they didn't want to run a new cable, like the first 2 guys. So we literally had to wait and wait and then wait. And then like the second guy was like, yeah, I'm going to put your info in and we're going to speed up the process. Literally didn't even put our info in to get another guy out here at all.
And when I had to call and request another technician, they said, no, your request wasn't put in until like 3 days after it was meant to be put in. They ripped my posters off the wall. They drilled holes. They broke things.
Yeah.
It was a miserable experience.
And then they finally sent 2 guys out here. Like they came from like an hour away.
Yeah.
They drove here like on a whim, drilled 1 hole, got the cable,
hung out of our 8th floor window,
did anything they could to get the cable inside, and now it's working.
When I first started with Plush, I was a little afraid too, but I feel like I believe them. I feel like they are so much more believable and intense with their delivery. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like they've got more oomph behind them, if that makes sense to you, because that's what I got from that. But going back to the internet situation, without having internet for 10 days, Ashley, speaking of 15 years old, reverted back to her 15-year-old self, started watching, please don't shoot me, Jersey Shore again. Alex had never seen it. So I was like reliving my glory days.
I literally did watch the first ever episode of Jersey Shore, and then I never watched another one.
I mean, for good reason. But we didn't have anything else to do, right? So it was so fun to just have mindless entertainment. We're just sitting here cracking jokes, making fun of everybody, just having a great time together.
We did watch The Vow, which was
The Vow about the Nexium cult. We watched that new season coming out. Highly recommend if you haven't watched it. The blonde drummer for Plush already quit the band. It was a bummer. That sucks. She had really cool hair. Her curls were impeccable. Oh my gosh. But now I think our internet is better than ever. We were running through DSL and it was quite slow and it felt like they were throttling us for no reason.
No, it was just slow. But we got all new like Cat 5 cables, like everything's good to go.
Yeah, so we have to give a huge thank you to those of you who helped out with that because it really did. It was an unfortunate situation, but I feel like it put us a little bit forward in the long run.
We were supposed to be back literally 2 weeks ago.
But
both of us.
Thankfully, I'd watch you two through a 50s black and white CRT haze. Well, hello to you too, Randall. Nice to see you. Thank you. Oh, shit, that's funny. If you guys can see Ace, she's lounging on her cat tree up there. Her limbs are all just melting off of it. She's so comfy. Oh, man. Well, we're gearing up for the wedding. That feels crazy. It's going to be in a couple of weeks, about a month.
If you guys want to buy anything, the Amazon wish list is in the description.
Yeah, we are just doing a very small shower pretty soon. It feels crazy because this is our 1 year meet-iversary, technically. Not meet-iversary. We were together for 16 months.
Well, in person.
Yeah, long distance before we met in real life. Love you guys. Have to go. Have a great night, Kenneth. Yeah. We love to have you here. Great to see you. So yeah, we were together for 16 months, long distance, before we finally met last year in person. But it was this time last year where Alex drove from New York to Canada, and he's made a home here.
I haven't left.
And I love it.
I don't like this place, but I mean, I like you.
Yeah, he's got a new problem with this place every day.
Internet, the people that live here,
the banks,
the drivers, the banks.
Need to watch Liliac's craziest photo shoot ever. They're playing with big snakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll definitely check that out. I actually... Oh my god, excuse me.
Burp an episode. Right?
I burped twice in yesterday's episode of something new, but I'm leaving it in.
You broke the rules.
I broke the rules. I definitely will check that out because Liliac, I was even watching a video of Melody on Instagram, just like screaming her lungs out the other day. I'm just so fascinated by them. But while we're here, hello, Liliac. I'd like to harass you once again if you're watching. Please harass them for me as well. I would love Liliac to do a cover of Kingdom Comes, What Love Can Be. I just feel like Melody's voice is absolutely perfect for that song. A girl can dream, you know. A girl can dream. I'd even take them covering Crocus. Something, you know, like... Hello, superstar and significant other. Alex! I've enjoyed your reactions for many months. Just remember, you don't know what happiness is until married, and then it's too late. Oh, gosh. I feel like that's something my grandparents would have said to me for sure. Well, thank you. I feel like living together we've been challenged with a lot, and we've always made it out on the other side, even through the long distance stuff, even through everything, and we just keep coming out stronger together.
Yeah.
And you're my best friend.
You're my best
friend. So this week on the channel, you guys are gonna get Base Gang reaction. You guys are gonna get The Warning, Home Free, Austin,
club. Another
club, another bus, another club. Austin and Rob from Home Free, new video. So we're just gonna try and jam pack all this stuff in this week. I'm so many ideas, so much stuff. Still working on Disturbing Horror Movie Week on the second channel. Oh my gosh, so excited! We're going to the movies tomorrow. Will you do Angelina Jordan? I put a spell on you when she was 9 years old. I've actually already done that video, I want to say. Am I wrong?
I'm really listening to that.
Hang on. That sounds like something I've already...
And if she didn't, she will do that because she gets a lot of views.
No.
Why you do?
Yep, I did that video.
How many views on that? 94K? Exactly, that's why. And it's monetized. Yes, that's what we like to see. Monetization.
One more gratuitous observation. I always cry at weddings, but that's because I've been married twice. I always cry at everything, so I concur. I Put a Spell on You was uploaded. My reaction was uploaded 2 years ago, and you'll see that I have pink and orange hair. So maybe that's what'll stick out to you. But yeah, that's the one that she.
You should do more.
Angelina Jordan. That's the one where she holds up a photo of Screamin' Jay Hawkins in that video, and that was the original singer, which is very cool. And I really think Angelina Jordan is ahead of her time. I feel like she is really embodying something otherworldly, and she's just able to take all these classics, and really make them her own and put their own spin on it. And I feel like that's really special, and it takes a lot of talent and courage to put yourself out there like that. And it's really nice. It's nice that I've been able to watch her growth on this channel. And I feel like that with a lot of bands and a lot of groups and just a lot of people like Angelina Jordan and Aurora. It's been so nice to watch Aurora just evolve into such a beautiful woman. Oh my gosh. I love it. Ever heard of Charlotte Summers? No, I haven't, but that could definitely possibly be another episode because we still, like I mentioned, we have 12 weeks to go, guys. Definitely Hell Score, which is backed by Noah from Stardust. That'll be
Stardust.
I did a reaction to Stardust and Patty Gurdy a few weeks ago.
Oh yes.
Yep. Ciao. So Hell Score, I feel like next week is going to be like the acapella discovery week. And then for episode 10, I definitely want to come back and do like a revisitation of a couple of things. I'm thinking Sigrid. I'm thinking some stuff from past seasons. So that could be exciting. So we are going to wrap up pretty soon. If you guys have any questions, concerned, thanks for being just you. You lift my spirits anyways. Thank you for just appreciating what I do here because that means the most that I'm able to share such a big part of myself and not feel like I can't, I don't feel like I have to turn off or I don't feel like I have to be something else here. I feel like I can just come here and be myself and you guys enjoy that regardless. And that's really nice to know. AJ did a cover of I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. Okay, that's cool because I don't think I've seen her do anything like, I don't know, like classic rocky. I feel like that's a different vibe for her. Another youngin, Angelina's age from Spain. Okay, well that's very cool. We'll keep that in mind for the next kids themed week because can't stay away from all these badass kids doing badass things. Can I please have translation? I'm sorry. What do we think about the case? So let me just run this by you as the last thing that I want to mention here. The 13 days of Halloween. I've got some content planned. The one of the weeks for Halloween, something new. Broken Peach will be a band that I will be introducing for something new, which I think is going to be very fun and right up my alley. Yeah. I feel like that's 13 days of Halloween. I'm going to be doing it both on the main channel and the second channel. Other than that, we watched 2 pretty terrible movies over the past couple of days on Shudder. Who Invited Them and Speak No Evil, which was better than the last one, but too much build up. So if you guys like horror movies, check out those 2 on Shudder. Not spawns, but I just wanted to throw that out your way. We thrifted a Criterion movie yesterday. That was pretty cool. But yeah, just figured I'd give you guys a couple of minutes if you had any other questions, comments, concerns. But we are going to wrap it up. Don't forget Alina Gingertail for Halloween. Ooh, that sounds intriguing. How's it going today? Oh, okay, Jack. Hello. Sorry about that. It's going. You know what? We've had quite a busy day. Yeah. We had to postpone something like the pre-show a little bit because I made a huge dinner tonight, and we just needed time to eat it. I made shepherd's pie. I made a big salad. I made garlic bread. I attempted to make an apple pie filling and ruined it myself. But it was all so delicious, and I am stuffed and ready to eat cake and ice cream. So I think we're going to try and watch the movie Bodies, Bodies, Bodies tonight. Tomorrow we're going to try and go see Barbarian in theaters, which is going to be fun. Yeah, other than that, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the live stream this week. We appreciate you guys, and it's really fun to be back. It's been a couple of weeks since we did this, and I feel like we needed this. And you didn't invite me. I am sorry. Welcome next time. That's what all my coworkers usually say whenever I say I'm making something or I'm gonna cook something. They're always like, "Where's mine?" I had to have Alex bring them brownies one day when I made brownies. Made garlic bread. Nice. We're making lacto fermented peach habanero hot sauce. That is something right up his. Alex wants the spiciest of spicy at all times. Pop's doing health score unsainted Monday. Now, okay, I'm gonna keep that title in my head. I always hear the sirens go by your house.
We live right next to a hospital.
We live right next to a hospital and down the street from a fire station. So we get the shit under the stick with the sirens. And about the garlic bread, I just grate up garlic, put a little bit of chives in the butter, melt the butter, and then slap that over some baguette and pop it in the oven.
Baguette. Cheese
is optional under the broiler, but Ace is awake, and her eyes look terrifying. Wow. Good morning, sweetie.
She's like offended.
Sorry to interrupt your nap. Oh, okay. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow for something new. Hope to see you guys in the chat. Hopefully uploading around between 7 and 8 as usual. But that is all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Sayonara, suckers. I love saying that.